I am live. Let's turn on the light so we can see. There we go. Hi, I am live here and I'll be doing readings, tarot card readings. It's been a while since I've been live, but I'm happy to be back. The last video I posted was like a skincare video, but I really should be getting on to like posting actual like tarot readings, like guided messages. So maybe I'll film a video tonight and do that. Cause like I just felt guided to go online today. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. Tarot card readings are $5, and then yes or no question with the pendulum. I have a pendulum. It was $1 via PayPal. So yeah, that is what I'll be doing. And then I thought of something cool that we could do. Okay, let me see. If anyone's interested, we could play some intuitive games too. So I would have, something in my hand, and you would have to guess what hand is it in. So those are intuitive games that helps you practice your own intuition. So we can even do that. Whoever is interested, that will be something really fun to do. But in the meantime, while we wait for some people, maybe we can do some collective readings. So this right now is for the collective. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is also going to be, there'll be live chat replays. So whenever you watch this, we put the energy and intention out there. Whoever watches this video, comes across this video, the message is for them. Again, do take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And blessed be. What are the messages for the collective that they need to know at this time, this moment for their healing journey to lessen the worries and anxieties? Thank you. We have a look at the bigger picture. So that's really interesting. It's in the full moon in Sagittarius, but the red, the darkness, I know this is moon, but it kind of reminds me, I don't know, of Jupiter in a way. And Jupiter is about expansion. Look at the bigger picture. So maybe there's something that you're not fully, looking at the details into. You're not, maybe there's some sort of pessimism that's going on. Or you're not fully grasping, what it could be. Maybe there's a really good opportunity, or there's something really good in the future. This is more so future. Maybe there's something really good that is about to come into your life, and you need to look at the bigger picture of things. Maybe you're so worried or bogged down on minuscule things, but you aren't looking at the bigger scope of things. Like, okay, let me think of this, you might be frightened of something, or something's going on. I'm just getting kind of I'm going to give you an analogy. It's basically kind of like a little mouse scurrying, pitter patter, oh my gosh, I got to do this and that. What if this? What if that? But you need to take a time to okay, hold the brakes. Let me see. You know what? Maybe this isn't so bad as I thought it would be. So you're looking at the entire picture, the bigger picture. And then you can weigh out your pros and cons. Don't just shut the idea right away. So that's what I'm getting. So expansion, this could even be a new project or a promotion or some sort of thing that is, I see success in this, whatever this is. Interesting, like, I know this is the full moon in Sagittarius, and this is a moon anyways, but Sagittarius, I think, is also ruled by Jupiter anyways, so that's really interesting. Maybe some of you are Sagittarius, or you might be, you could be fire signs or have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart. I'm just tuning in a little bit more into this. Yeah, it's kind of like when look at the bigger picture. I think some of you might be like, and I got this, I was doing a live on Instagram like a couple minutes ago, and I kind of got a similar energy. It looks like a lot of you might be like, kind of like keeping yourselves like at underdog status, at like, like, it's basically you're just kind of keeping yourself at a certain like level, like you're not giving yourself enough credit, or you're like not even giving yourself a pat on the back. You're not like, it's basically, look at the wider scope of things, basically see what can happen for you, what good things can come to you and will come to you. Look at the, I want to say, grander scheme of things, and in healthy ways. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to manifest something great for yourself. And we're going to be using the Witch's Tarot to see. We're going to do a little bit more in depth, guys. That's interesting. Okay, messages for the collective. What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know? Keeping your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. I'm hearing, don't let negative thought patterns win you over. So don't become chained to negative thought patterns. Don't, in a sense, don't suck up to thought patterns. Know who's boss, and that's you, not the negative thought patterns. That is interesting. All right. What are the messages for the collective that they need to know for their highest, greatest good? For their highest, greatest good. Let's see, a person joined. For their highest, greatest good. For their highest, greatest good. What are the messages? Oh my god. We do have the Three of Pentacles. Working on those goals. We have the Knight of Wands. Basically, there's some ideas coming up here. Three of Pentacles is just getting started, working on it, learning from, maybe they're like, I always feel with this card, there's an apprentice learning from, someone more experienced. So just setting in the foundation. Under the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands about passion, and it's about the creativity, starting something new, very adventurous. So, and interesting, we have to look at the bigger picture here. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But there's a lot of curiosity in here. I feel like for the collective, there's curiosity, but some of you are just a little bit afraid to like jump into it. But And interesting, you have the Wands energy again, and with the full moon in Sagittarius. So very passionate here. And it's interesting. You see, we have, look at the bigger picture. We have this fiery red, and we also have it here in the Knight of Wands. And over here, you see a dragon blowing fire. This is representing the bigger picture I'm talking about. This person is looking there. Should I go there? Should I like, kind of investigate what's going on? It's basically saying that trying out new things that you might be scared of at the beginning, but in the end you're going to be learning about so much. And maybe some of you are in a situation or will be in a situation in the future where it's going to be like, okay, you're going to start something new or building the foundation for something new. Maybe it's a new job, a new project, new course, new something, new situation that you are going to be kind of like starting kind of like on a start board, or like the drawing board of like, how are we going to figure this out. But yeah, when some of you are trying to figure it, when some of you are going on the draw board and saying, oh, how are we going to figure this out, some of you might be, like, oh, this is a little bit too much, I don't know. But like, so then that's where you're not entirely looking at the bigger picture of what this can become. This could be something, really good. And interesting, we have this person here with a little magic there, a magic wand. And basically that's telling me that they have something within them. They have something within them that is, that they should offer. They got abilities. They got something to show. And they just waiting for the right moment. And don't let anybody Philomena, I know sometimes you send your question as Sarah Martinez, but on here your user is Philomena. But I'm always bad at names, so please forgive me. Yeah, Philomena, yeah. I don't come on here like all the time, so I always have to ask. I apologize. I wish I came here like every day. But I just want all of you to know that there could be some sort of thing where some of you guys are just like, how do we figure this out? There might be some sort of like, well, now what kind of situation. But that's where some of you might be not looking at the whole thing. Like there is a solution to whatever this is what I'm trying to say. Okay. What are Ambrose's feelings or intentions for me? Okay, well, thank you. Just wait, let me see. Well, thank you so much, Philomena. And I'm going to put in my notes your name so I don't have to keep asking. All right, we are clear with this. We're going to see Ambrose. Okay, Ambrose. What are Ambrose's feelings or intentions for me? Ambrose. Okay, let's ground myself to your question. Ambrose's feelings and intentions for me. Ambrose. All right. So, are you currently like seeing Ambrose? Is Ambrose your friend? Like, what's kind of like your situation here? Oh, all right. Ambrose. Ambrose. We are talking about long distance. Okay. All right. Let's see here. And so the energy that I'm getting from Ambrose, like they're first showing me that is this person like sparky? Do they have like a like just like their personality wise? Are they kind of like that? And I'm gonna get into your question. He's very outgoing. Okay, because I see like pink, and when I think of that, it gives like a sparky energy. This is somebody who's not. I wouldn't say they're not boring. They're kind of like fun. It's kind of like you know. Just kind of hear. I just kind of see someone like yeah, let's This is not somebody. I don't feel like heavy. I don't feel a heavy energy with this person, Philomena. I want you to know that. So I don't think this person has they don't have a lot of baggage, or even if they do, they're not gonna like want to like show it because I feel like they just like are the type of people who just like to have fun in life. They're just like somebody who wants to live in the moment is what I'm kind of like. So it's a very kind of lighter energy, very like sparky kind of energy. But let's see. I want to go back to the Witch's Tarot for you. Very outgoing. Okay. Ambrose. And we're going to use the Pendulum 2 for you in this one. Ambrose. And I know long distance is hard, but sometimes people can make that work. Kind of getting like neutral energy. It's like I think at the moment they probably just want to see kind of where things are going, kind of just neutral. But I think this person does like you, Ambrose. Okay. Philomena's guides, angels, and loved ones, please help Philomena. We are asking, what are Ambrose's feelings and intentions for Philomena? Ambrose, what does Ambrose feel for Philomena? What are their intentions and feelings? Ambrose's feelings and intentions. I think this is a good person. We have the 7 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so with the 7 of Cups, okay, so I think this is a good person. I'm just getting an image of like, okay, somebody who likes to have a lot of fun. They could get a little carried away sometimes in terms of like, living in the moment and not so much of the practical stuff. So, but I feel like if you were to get to know them more and you like, I don't know if you met them in person or not, or if you will meet them in person, they're kind of like they're a person who does care. I just see an image of like somebody just having fun. Maybe they're partying, they're having a good time, and then maybe they're friend, or maybe this could be you. I'm just giving you an analogy of kind of what I'm seeing there. I'm picking up their energy, kind of like feeling kind of like okay, left out a little bit. They'll go and feel concerned, be like, oh, are you okay? What's going on? So they're a good person, but they do tend to get carried away a little bit more with all the hullabaloo and everything around them. I met when I was in Phoenix in May, and he is pursuing me since then. You were in Phoenix in May. Okay. So we do have the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is about options. It could be your head in the clouds, be about dreamers, but there are a lot of options to choose from. So I'm not too sure if he like is wanting anything super serious right now. That might be the reason why I was feeling kind of neutral energy, like just seeing where it goes. Um and we do see here, we have the like a love bubble here. Then we have this bubble here of something else. There could be like just like when's the right timing. He told me he was looking for something. He was looking for something serious. So it's possible that because of this long distance, maybe it's the right timing that's needed for something serious. But I do think that he is a good guy, and I feel like that, yeah, this person's sparky. Um, and I feel like this person realizes like when they do kind of go overboard a bit, if they do, then they'll be like, okay, let's recenter, right? But it's because they're just so upbeat and everything like that. Let's see. Ambrose is feelings and intentions for you. Is he a serious guy? Is he the real deal? Ambrose. Ambrose. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. We do have the Chariot. Ambrose. What does Ambrose feel for Philomena? Ambrose. Okay, we have, okay. Then we just see that Four of Wands. See the celebration here. Solid. So, okay. I've been holding back since it's long distance. You know what? That's interesting you say that because we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is, holding, you know, um, that could be your energy. Okay, that's really interesting. So it's your energy showing up in here too. And I feel like, okay. And so the Four of Wands, okay, the Four of Wands is about the four corners of a home, right? It's about solid, it's about commitment. And I feel like this person wants that too. But there's this energy of like, we have the Chariot, we want to move forward, but it's kind of like which direction. And I'm getting kind of sense of timing. When is the right timing? Because it's a long distance. What should we do about this? And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. Swords are about, in this sense, there's some sort of sense of practicality wise. So rest, okay, interesting. We have the Four of Swords here too, and the Four of Pentacles. You have like 3 fours here. This is your energy here. With the Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles, there's some sort of kind of like, okay, uncertainty here on your hand in terms of like, okay, when is the right time to move forward a little bit more, get a little bit more serious because of the long distance. I think this is more so on your end rather than on their end. I don't think they're super, you're a big overthinker. So that's why we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about rest, retreat, renewal. So I think a lot of the times you tend to like go into mode where you want to protect yourself. I feel like you're trying to protect yourself too, in a way. You want to make sure that, this is a right person. You're doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing. And you want solid commitment too. This also can be your energy here, too. Because when I ask a reading, I ask for your highest, greatest good. So it could be you. This could also be overthinking too, because remember, Seven of Cups is a lot of options too. But like when I pick up their energy, I don't feel heaviness. I feel like a light energy, just that they like to have fun in life. And now that's the question for you, right? If you love that stuff too, and you don't have a problem with it, having fun in life, just, going out and just all that zest, right? If you vibe with that, with his energy, he's a good person. I feel like he's a good person. I think he might get a little bit, more carried away. But then when he realizes, like, oh, he tries to I think he tries to be like, what's wrong? Like, is everything okay? I'm an introvert and he's an extrovert. Oh, that makes sense then. That's why we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a little bit more practical, more they are a little bit more kind of like headstrong, and they don't want to, they're not the wands. They're not the Queen of Wands, right? They don't want to like go out and party so much. He's more of an extrovert. So now so your question was his feelings and intentions. Let's go into the pendulum to see if his intentions are good. I feel like they're good. I feel like he's, a good person, but like it all depends on personalities, if you guys vibe or not, right? I feel like that in general you do or would get along well. I just think his version of fun and your version of fun is a little bit different. And if that's, not, like if you don't have a lot in common in what's fun, right, then that might be a little bit, like maybe to you that's like, kind of an issue, but it can also be maybe something good for you too, because maybe, you would be experiencing different things and you would be experiencing different things. Maybe he can experience your version of fun and you can experience their version of fun. And so it all comes down to like, can you guys match together? But other than that, I think they very much want to keep, it might help me get out of my shell. Yeah, it might. You know what? Try it out. And if you still feel like, you know what? This person, he really doesn't want to give up the fun life. He doesn't want to give up that. So he might have a little bit, I think he's a little bit more concerned, or his focus is on, the fun life, the sparkiness is a little bit more there because he just loves that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that he likes you. I don't think that there's any craziness, and he's younger than you. Though that makes sense, younger people have a little bit more, they want to do more things, right? I think he likes you. I don't think there's anything wrong. I think he's generally a nice person. I think he likes talking to you. I feel he likes talking to you. He likes chatting. But I think that he, his energy might be just, a little bit more different than you. So let's just see if his intentions are good. I'm going to use my pendulum. I do have a yes, no, maybe rephrase sheet. We are going to use that. And I just saw somebody, Vikram, you just posted a message. I will get to you if you still have a question. I'm just on Philomena right now, okay? I think you, okay. And then, okay, we will see that. All right, Philomena. Let's do this. Let me see what Ambrose. Okay. Are Ambrose's intentions good towards Philomena? Philomena. Is Ambrose's intentions good towards Philomena? Is Ambrose a good person? Is Ambrose generally a good person? Is Ambrose generally a good person? Yes, they're generally a good person, and their intentions are generally good. Is Ambrose looking for something serious with Philomena? Is Ambrose looking for a serious relationship with Philomena? Is Ambrose looking for a serious, loving relationship with Philomena? Okay, yes. So I do feel yes. Pendulum is saying yes. And so it goes back and forth towards yes. So yes, he's a good person. He has good intentions. He just is a little bit more, I feel energy-wise is a little bit more different. And sometimes it could be maybe hard to really like vibe with him. But I think he's overall he's a generally pretty good guy. It's just that he might be too I don't think he's a homebody. I don't think he's, wants to just sit in one place. He's very much, energetic in that way. And it might be a little bit hard to be on the same wavelength sometimes. Does that make any sense? Let's see what else is going on with him. All right, Ambrose. Sweet guy, nice guy, but I kind of feel like he might get you out of your comfort zone. I wouldn't try, maybe try mingle with him and see. But I feel like somebody who I feel like somebody for someone good for you would be like someone, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like books, someone who's like really like maybe a little bit more homebody. Are you a homebody? Like you, maybe like somebody who you can have intellectual conversations with. I feel like somebody like that would be really good for you. You would probably feel a little bit more grounded too. Like, yeah, we vibe, we got this. But Ambrose's intentions and feelings. What does Ambrose think about Philomena? What does Ambrose think and feel about Philomena? Well, okay, we have the 6, we have the Empress, we have the 2. What does Ambrose think of Philomena? Thank you. Okay. 6, we have the Empress. 3 of the 3. Okay, so we do have the Empress here. I do think he, I don't know if like he's seen you or anything on that, but I think he does. Usually, the Empress is of all 4 queens in the deck. So this hints at attraction, so he might be attracted to you. And we do have somebody here, this is longevity. This is like Mother Earth. I think he is a person who would like, serious, committed relationship. We have the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take and reciprocity. We do have the 2 of Pentacles here, 2 to 3. So this is somebody who wants to build a foundation. 2 of Pentacles is about trying to balance things out. I think that maybe this person wants to balance things out in their life. They want to try to see if, I'm ready for something serious. I want some more balance in my life, kind of away from chaos. Maybe this person had a lot of chaos in their life and they want to like balance things out and they want to see where this is heading. 3 of Pentacles. And then we do have the 5 of Wands. And 5 of Wands can be about conflict, can be about conflicting kind of ideas or ideals. This could be something from his past. I think this person does want like to settle down and wants a wife. Let me connect more in here. Does this make sense? Does this resonate with you so far, Philomena? Just connecting here more with the intuitiveness. This person does want more balance in their life because we do have the 6 and the 2. They want to see how they can have that manifest in their life. They could have been have been or dealing with things in their life that has kind of caused some sort of like lack of balance or conflict. Maybe they have conflicting ideas. And they do want something more balanced, but at the same time, it's kind of like, let me tell you this. It's like 2 different things. Their personality, they want to have fun, they're outgoing and stuff like that. That's them, that's who they are. And here, it's like what they want in life. They do want to have a committed relationship. It looks like they want to manifest that. They want to go away from like it could be maybe past relationships or something like that, or just opinions of others, conflict or differing opinions, just kind of like chaotic energy that they want to move away from in terms of that. And they want someone serious in their life. They're figuring out how to do that. It feels like they're figuring out what are the next steps to make this like work, to make something serious, to manifest something serious. So they're trying to figure out, maybe like they're trying to like clear like past stuff from their life in order to move forward. And that's the thing. But it's not like they want to like get rid of like their personality of like having fun, being sparky, right? They want to keep that, and they also want something serious. Does that make any sense? Because that's what I'm getting here. So they're a good person. I think they do have good intentions. Now it's kind of like, basically it's kind of like the ball's in your court. Are you're cool with, their kind of energy? I think like, I think that for you, I do feel like getting out of your shell is a good thing. I feel like you probably might feel a little bit like out of place if you were to go, out a whole lot. But this might be something, good to try out. I do feel you would be a little bit more comfortable with somebody who's a little bit more like mellow, or just like a little bit more, how, like I said before, this good intellectual conversations, a little bit like less, high up there with their energy. But yeah, this person is trying to figure it out. You might have to be a little bit more patient with this person. If I feel like, as they try to figure out their stuff, their like behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, that's just who they are. They just like to have fun, and sometimes you might be an empath too. Sometimes we pick up so much energies that we kind of forget to have like fun too, if that makes sense. So that could be, another case. Is what I'm trying to say is like, let's say we're in a fun, maybe there's a fun party or fun outing, and we're just kind of like, we're so used to like our shell, we're kind of used to our comfort zone, that we don't realize that, hey, this is actually a fun outing, a fun experience. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe get yourself out of the shell, go meet this person more, learn more about them, and see if, what, is this really a match, or are we just friends? And do I need to look for, if this doesn't work out, then maybe a person who's a little bit more like me. But I feel that they're just trying to like work on themselves. I think they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to like figure out how to make something serious happen. It's a little bit, especially with the long distance, a little bit. But yeah, they're just trying to figure stuff out. Um, and that's what I have for you. This is the current energies of what I'm seeing right now. I feel like they also probably sense that from you too, that you might be, I feel like they sense that you might be a little bit more different than them energetically. Hi, Nick. You don't have PayPal. That's okay. Can I e-transfer you? I think, yeah, you could. My e-transfer is the same as my PayPal email, so you could e-transfer me there. My email is listed above. It is pinned all the way up. Sorry, Nick, I didn't respond to your comment right away. So Philomena, does that make sense? Does that resonate with you? Do you have any clarifying questions? But yeah, I do think that this person senses that that you might be a little bit like the Four of Pentacles, a little bit like guarded with your energy a little bit. I think that they sense that too. But yeah, I don't. Okay, Nick, thank you. And thank you again so much, Philomena. If you had any questions about this, any clarifying question, like go ahead and email me. My email is listed above as well. It's pinned. But I do hope this helps you and resonates with you. This person, but I will say this person wants to balance out their life in some sort of way. And I think they are a good person, and I feel like they would want to be good to you. I think that they are just trying to figure out their life right now, their situation. Um, I'm getting your energy. It's kind of like, have you seen the movie Sing? There's this Sing movie. It's an animated movie, and there's like a girl who sings in there, and she's the shyest of the group. Just hide, kind of like wants to like hide away. I feel like that's a little bit of your energy, and not in a bad way, but just a little bit more like more guarded, more. I feel like, do you by any chance get like exhausted by any chance a lot, or just like you pick up so much energy that you just like, oh, like kind of feel burned out, or just kind of feel like, okay, I need my space kind of thing. Let me like go and retreat. So, and this is also, there's a bed or a sofa, so you might be, a homebody. So I think you're trying to figure out, is this the right match for me? And there's no exact clear answer for that one, because that's really up to how you as an individual feel, right? But I will say that, and I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but it's almost that spirit wants me to just make sure you understand what I'm saying, make sure the message gets to you. But they're a good person. They might have their head in the clouds a little bit though. Um, and because of that, personalities differ. So there might be a little bit like, do we vibe? Kind of thing there. But other than that, I think that if keep talking, see how it goes, see how it is, and try to hopefully meet up in person too, and figure out where this is going. Can it go somewhere? But they definitely do want to have fun, and they want somebody by their sides to have fun with them in that regard. They want somebody to enjoy life with. They want to do things with them. They want to do fun things with them, and they just want to have adventures with them. So that's the kind of like partner they're looking for, I think. yes, they want something serious, but they don't want to, I don't think they want to stay home and, be like, homebody. They want to go and do things and have them by their side, a person by their side who would like to do that. I hope that helps you. Oh my goodness. Is Harkaran, are you in this chat? Oh my god. Harkaran, are you in this chat? Because I just got a PayPal from you. And are you okay? Are you Nick? Philomena, I hope that helped you. I hope, I'm sending so much healing towards you, Philomena. Let's just take a moment, Philomena, and send so much healing, love, and light to you. We send angels your way, and pray for you. And also just sending a lot of abundance and prayers that whatever may come to you, that you find a really good, loving person. And we do hope that this person is a good, loving person for you, and you and this person, can have things work out. But in any aspect of your life, we are sending healing, light, and love your way. Oh my god. Okay. Harkaran, are you Nick? Okay, is that your username on YouTube? Oh my gosh. That is so sweet of you. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second. I am gonna text you right now. Okay, you have been all this time I did not know that was your username. And I feel like I've seen you on live here before, but I didn't know it was you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, that is too sweet of you. Do you have a question, Harkaran, that you would like? You are so sweet. Thank you. I will definitely answer your question. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Let me know your question, and then we can see for you. I think I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot for you. Mm-hmm. And yes, I did get it. Thank you. Girl, what's your question? Curran? What is your question? No, not really. Just want to hear about any energies you feel. Okay. Any energies. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. What are the messages? We'll do a messages for you. What are the messages for Harkaran? For the amazing Harkaran. What are the messages that Harkaran needs to hear? Oh! What are the messages that Harkaran needs to hear at this time for her highest, greatest good from her angels? What's the new week will bring? Okay, well, so what's the new week going to be like? So, okay, so basically next week. What is next week? General energies for Harkaran. Next week, for next week. What is next week going to be like for Harkaran? Oh, right. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a great card. So the 10 of Pentacles is basically abundance. It's, well, I wouldn't say it's like, it's kind of like, I'm hearing good news too. It could be like 10 of Pentacles. So 10 is the goal, basically. 10 is basically the fulfillment, the goal. 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles can be money, can be about career, can be about different, just feeling like, okay, solidness, solid energy. You might be feeling really good next week. We have, there could be also a lot of people around you too. Generally pretty good energies for next week. What are the energies for next week for Harkaran Singh? Or, as you know, it is my last year of uni. So maybe a look into what this last year will bring. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards for the coming week, and then we'll take a look at your last year will bring. Okay. So next week, what are the next week energies for Harkaran Singh? Next week energies. Energies for next week. What is next week looking like for Harkaran? We have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So we have the Ace of Swords is about communication. Ace is our new beginnings. Communication, action, thought, reason. It's also about truth. So maybe it could be also you might be hearing about, maybe there's a message that you might be hearing back. Aces, maybe there's something kind of like maybe something new, a new message that you'll hear next week. Or and we do have the Eight of Cups too. I'm just gonna like channel in, just give me a moment. It could also be exploring new ideas. A lot of curiosity maybe about something. And we do have the Eight of Cups here. And Eight of Cups means walking away from something that no longer serves you. It's got also just be like maybe something generally that maybe you just need to walk away from and just like move forward into the future. And it's interesting, like I feel like this is okay. I have so many pop-ups. This could also just be you walking away from like the past. I think this is also more so general. Like it can be like last week, but also more, it's going more into generally in your life. Just walking away from like past energies and moving forward into the future. It's basically like it's kind of like saying you did what you could, and now it's time for you to like leave stagnant energies. And for some reason for this, I'm getting like museum vibes. So it could be like maybe you're exploring new ideas next week, or just in general, getting really deep into new ideas, maybe new learnings, new teachings. Just get very like curious energy. So you might have a very curious energy. 10 of Pentacles, a solid energy. Pentacles are solid, very grounded. So you might be very fulfilled in new knowledge. And it could be very insightful. It could also be this, that maybe you start to like shift the way you think and go into newer ways of thinking, kind of leaving older thought patterns and kind of going into a new kind of this new outlook. Now, last year. Okay, so what will the final year? Let's use the Tarot Illuminati for you. Ooh, the last year for Harkaren. Last year. That is so cool. It's my last year too. Well, from U of A, but so you're almost graduating. You're almost there. All right. Yeah, let me know next week if that resonates with you, or that resonates with you in general in life. All right. What last year? Harkaren's last year of university. Last year of university. What is the last year of university looking like for Harkaren? Most dominant energies, please. How is it going to be for Harkaren? How is she going to feel in her last year of university? Well, overall, you're going to feel more towards the end of the last year. You're going to feel a little bit more like, I feel like the way it's going to kind of feel less heavy towards the end. It's going to kind of feel like, oh my God, like, finally. You're going to kind of feel like, when snow is like melting in the springtime and it turns into like water, it's very light. It's going to kind of feel like that. Less heavy, less kind of burdensome, and kind of like it kind of feel like a rebirth in kind of some sort of ways. Like, okay, the snow's melting. Now it's like all watery. It's like kind of like springtime. You're going to feel like more fresh energy. The last year of university for Harkaren Singh. What is that? Energies, please. Last year, what is she going to feel like? What is it? What is the last year of university going to be like for Harkaren Singh? For Harkaren Singh. What is the last year of university going to be like for Harkaren Singh? Okay. Those are lots. last year of university going to be like for her kind of thing? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers card. So the King of Pentacles, like I was talking to you about, the King of Pentacles is someone who's very solid, very grounded, and feels like they have completed. So you're going to feel like, yes, I have completed the task. King of Pentacles is also somebody very practical. I feel like you will feel grounded, I feel, in the end, like end of your last year. And you do have the Lovers, which is about, it can be about partnerships. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about like love, but it can be about like, sometimes it also means you get along very well with somebody, like partnerships, really connecting and vibing with somebody. I feel like there'll be balance though. I'm getting like balance too. Or maybe there is somebody that you're graduating with too at your school. And you're going to feel a sense of like, okay, like this is finally happening. You've done all what you needed to do, and now you're going to move forward in that. And I feel like also you see here their hands are like cupped in a way like this. You're going to feel like, okay, I have something to offer. Like I have something to show what I can do, is what you're going to feel like towards the end of the last year. Is like, okay, like look what I got. Look at all I've accumulated. Knowledge I've accumulated, my degree, your degree. All right, what is last year gonna be like for Harkaren? Harkaren. And by the way, we should totally like video call like after this if you're up for it, or like whenever you're free. We have the Fool. New beginnings. The Fool card is taking a leap of faith. So it might be towards the end of your last year where you're starting to think about, or you might get an opportunity for like a job. You're starting to think about a new opportunity, a new job. And now you're ready. It's going to be in the phase, you're going to be ready. You're going to feel like, okay, this is the university chapter is like, done now. Now I'm starting a new life essentially, and you're going to be heading on out to start whatever it is that you want to intend to do. And it's going to feel like I'm keep hearing I'm on my own now. I'm kind of basic. It kind of feels like you are, it's the sense of like, how can I put this? I'm like feeling the energy, but I have to put it into words now. Oh, that's so cool. I hope you do graduate them. That would be so cool. The word I'm looking for is I'm gonna make my mark. You're gonna make your mark now. You're doing this on your own, right? It's not, there's no like, backbone of like university anymore. And now it's like it's you. And it's possible maybe like, this person is taking a leap of faith. They have their knapsack with them. Maybe that means like maybe you're relocating somewhere, or it could be just like, okay, I have this degree. I have no concrete exact plan right now, but here, I'm going to do it and I'm going to show what I have. I feel like you're going to be qualified enough to where you'll be confident in it too. You're just going to be like, all right, let's do this. And we do have the angel here. I forgot what angel this is, but it's basically also about like coming together in unison. So everything that you've learned, you've accumulated your degree and everything, your knowledge, your learnings, it's all coming together, and you're going to be ready to take off and set off wherever you intend to go. And I feel like you're going to have success with it, and it's going to be really good. And that's why we have the Eight of Cups. You're leaving like an old, like stagnant energy into like something brand new. And we have the sun here at the back. So that's basically, it's really good. You're basically creating a new identity for yourself too. At the end of the last year of university, you're going to be like you're going to feel like a new person essentially, because the education that you have received is a big part of like your growth in a way. It kind of gives you a sense of independence, and kind of like with that independence a sense of like power to you. It's going to feel like, okay, I got something. I feel like I'm ready to charge on my own, and it's kind of it's really sweet. Does that make sense? Let's pull a oracle card for you. Oracle card for her Karin, saying, what does she need to know? Her Karin. What's the message for her Karin? Whoa. Okay, communication is key. All right, that's the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So, that is something that I think everybody needs to know. Communication is key. So that's interesting. We also have the Ace of Swords. That's also about communication, new communication. So maybe you're expecting new communications in with you. Maybe you're going to be making new connections and communications, but it's also about, maybe it can also be for you too. Like, that is the answer, right? Communication is key in terms of like, if we feel something that we need to say something, or we feel like maybe we're holding back, right? The thing that keeps us worried and awake at night is not voicing what we want and intend to say. And looking out into the future, like future opportunities, future things, communicating with people and building connections is going to be very key for you, and is what is going to get you forward as well. So continue on with that. Yeah, and if you do, you're gonna have really good communications and connections with people. I feel like once after your degree and you like kind of like strike out on your own, essentially, whether you do that like actually or like, metaphorically, you feel like that, like I got this. Having good connections like is gonna be so good for you. I feel like healthy for you too, like mental health wise as well. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope that resonates with you and it totally helps you. Yay. That is so exciting. It's really good. Yay. Oh right. I am going to, I think I might head off on here. I want to thank everybody for, those of you who've joined, popped in, who've got readings, purchased readings. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I can't wait for the next time I come back on live. Again, for those of you who have got readings, Philomena, if you have any clarifying questions, email me. If something didn't make sense, email me. I'll be happy to basically re-answer what you need. But I do send lots of healing light to everybody. Lots of healing light. Yes, I have to come out of my shell. That's interesting because Philomena just said that too up above. They're an introvert and they want to, kind of get out of their shell, right? So, there's a lot to dissect and have a discussion about getting out of our shells. But I think I am going to, hey, and our current, if you're like free right now, we can like video call. That would be so cool. Are you free? But I think I am going to head off now on the YouTube Live. And thank you all so much. I will see you next time when I come back. And yes, much love and light and healing. And lots of self-love to everybody. Basically, me saying have that self-love for yourself and self-respect. Have a great one.